Cheers. Imagine if we broke those one day.
I know, the only two in existence.
We Fran painted me one and I... She gave me it in the box and I dropped it because I was pretending it was a hamster.
Why?
I was like, what's this, a live creature? And then I dropped it and it smashed in the box.
So it didn't even get out of the box?
No, God, I love her.
That's terrible behaviour.
No.
Didn't even see what it was
I'm
like.
sorry. No, it's like, I'll stick it back together, but I really broke it. So. Shattered. So 2024, yes, here we are now.
Happy New Year, guys.
How was your NYE?
NYE. It was pretty good.
Ooh.
I wasn't going to go out at all.
Mm-hmm.
And then I ended up with my friend who threw out my sock, that friend.
Oh, one sock wonder.
And we had a vodka tasting competition.
Competition?
No, it wasn't a competition, just a vodka
tasting.
tasting.
You could taste the most.
I won! No, I didn't actually.
Well, here, you did very well. We had a pre-Christmas Eve night out at the Tiv.
Yes.
And in walked all of the Copeland Distillery staff for their Christmas night out.
Yes. Well, the night before was my actual birthday.
I mean, I thought we would get through one episode without mentioning it.
No. So the night before was my birthday, and on my birthday I got a bottle of the newly released Copeland vodka.
Vodka.
And it was absolutely beautiful.
You did love it, you did, to be fair.
Raved about it. I think raved about it to the extent that I was doing everyone's head in.
Mm-hmm.
Was I?
No.
Yeah, okay, no, I was. So then on the Friday when we went and met everybody at the Tiv, I was telling everybody there about it, how nice it was, and then lo and behold, in walked the guys from the Copeland Distillery.
Yep.
So one of them took a picture of our table, and I said to him, do you realise that your vodka made my birthday?
Yeah, we really let him know that.
Yes, told him how delicious it was, and I'm a real vodka connoisseur. And told him it was up there with the best. It was nice and smooth.
Yeah, talking the talk.
How much made my birthday, how delicious it was, and everything. So guess what he said?
Shut up.
Leave me alone. There's a restraining order.
How did you get in my house?
Get away from my bed. Well, he actually said that if I called into the distillery the next day, there would be a bottle of vodka with my name on it behind the bar.
That's right.
So, of course, the next day I went down. Now, my name wasn't on it, but the name was coming, and I got a bottle of...
The name wasn't on it.
No.
I know, that was not mine.
My name's not Copeland. So I got a bottle of Copeland vodka. And
so lovely.
So I had that on New Year's Eve, and I tested it against Smirnoff.
You're never a fan.
Never a fan. And Tito's vodka. And I've never had Tito's before.
As in, let the rain in Africa.
It's Toto. It's a dog in the Wizard Boss. Tito's vodka, which the Real Housewives drink.
Ooh.
So I thought I'd give it a go.
Real Housewives of where? All of them?
Real Housewives of Donegal.
Oh.
Apparently. So I had some of it too. Now out of the three, Copeland won. Hands down. Tito's was nice. But Copeland...
Were you drinking it straight?
I did sip them straight.
Oh.
I couldn't sip the Smirnoff straight because it's like paint stripper.
Oh.
I sipped the other two straight, and then I had them with mixer.
Oh, lovely.
And
vodka's not a drink I can have.
Really? Why?
Just makes me very cross or emotional or something.
Yeah, a lot of people say that.
I don't know.
It can make them weepy.
I feel like every time I'm on this, I say I'm emotional, so I'm just going to stop saying it. Blame the vodka.
But
that was good.
But
so
yes,
Copeland
it was
won.
good. Copeland won, hands down.
And tell me this here, did you watch The Hootenanny?
No.
Philippa! Oh my god.
The girl from here was on it and sang a really nice song.
Yeah.
I saw it on YouTube or something.
Yes.
I can't remember her name or the name of the song.
I feel like she's called like
Marianne or something.
Yeah. But no, it's not even about her. Like,
over it, no?
yes, God bless her. Local talent and all that. But
her voice was
the
amazing.
Sugar Babes.
No way.
I've gone down a deep dive about the Sugar Babes now because I just couldn't get over it. So
Which three? The
So
original three?
it's the actual original. So you have
Siobhan?
Matcha, Siobhan, your
Siobhan,
knickers
your
should
knickers should
ask
ask
and Kesha. I keep calling her Kesha. It might be Keisha.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not sure, but they all look phenomenal.
Really?
And they did. Do you remember their first single, Overload?
No.
I'm on overload in my head. Doom, doom,
Oh,
doom,
yeah.
doom. Amazing. But I loved it so much because it was just the three of them sitting on stools and they all had their legs crossed the same way. Right? And it was such simple, subtle choreography. But I thought it was amazing.
Is it choreography if they're just sitting with their legs crossed?
Choreography.
But if there's, is it not just sitting?
No, they're doing more. I'm about to tell you the next
Oh, right,
bit.
okay, sorry.
So they just had their microphones, and at one part they all look this way, and then back to the middle. Train comes, I don't know its destination. I just loved it, and they were all perfectly in sync. And then they uncrossed their leg and crossed their leg on the other side
At the same time?
at the same time. And then there's a bit where they all stand up and they do an absolutely super move, which I feel we should do at my mum's birthday party. Happy birthday, Mum. They will be well over because we're in the
birthday,
future.
Auntie Caroline.
Happy birthday. The three of them. So one is at the front. So me, you and Amy could probably do this. One's at the front, two either side, like a triangle, and you just do a wee.
I feel it's a bit underwhelming. Just you, me, and Amy's done.
No, it's your whole. Do it with me, right? You go to this side first. 1, 2, 3. Ah! Well, to be fair, I was going on about the sugar babes that much, and I was like, "Mum, come here and watch this." And she was like, "Is that it?" I loved it, personally.
Well,
But-
on Old Year's Night or New Year's Eve. Old Year's Night?
It's like the time you said dustbin and Kirsty lost her mind.
Dustbin.
Not sure when you said dustbin. On Old Year's Night, 1947,
No, was Rick
we got
Astley,
our halfpenny and went to the shop.
was Rick Astley on singing?
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And Rylan was singing with them.
Random Clark.
Yeah, it was very good.
Oh,
You spin me right round, baby, right round.
I love that song.
Yeah, and they were
You'll
really
spin
good.
me
You
right.
forget that Rylan is a singer, like.
Well, I can't remember him singing. I remember him having that big breakdown, you know. As it was
Yeah,
at
but I
Nicole.
mean, that was at the judges' houses.
Yeah.
So we did get that far.
He did. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up.
Yeah.
I'll do another deep dive.
But
I'm
have
on
a
the
look
Sugar
at Rick
Babes at the
Astley.
minute,
I
but-
like Rick Astley too.
You do. You've mentioned him quite a
Yeah.
lot.
I do like a bit of never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Here, I'll give you a tenner, literally. I was going to say in my pocket, I don't have any cash. I'll
You never have cash.
bank transfer you or PayPal you a tenner if you can tell me the next line of this song.
Right.
Okay. Dreams can come true.
No, I don't know it.
No one knows. I'm not going to even tell you. Because I don't know it. There you go. It's an easy way to make a tenner.
Dreams can come true.
It's something like, look at me, babe. Something. Dreams can come true. Look at me.
into my left eye 'cause
Don't
my right eye's covered.
talk about Gabrielle like that.
I love Gabrielle, but she wears an eye patch.
No, I wonder does she still.
No, she
Maybe
had
she had the hair.
a fringe, yeah.
Okay.
That's like me.
What about your week? The first week.
I need a haircut.
Why are we saying Old Year's Night? Oh, Rick
Old
Astley.
Year,
Sorry
Rick
for-
Astley. So what did you do on Old Year's Night?
Old Year's Night, I sat around a fire.
Reminisced about the good old days.
About the good old days. I got on my penny farthing and played whoop on the street with the children. Magnificent. Went to Erin's house. Her family have a party.
Ooh,
It was
what
actually
about part B?
Oh, it comes before part A. No.
What comes before part B?
Party.
Party.
We're so annoying. They all have each other, isn't it?
I know. Enemies each other.
Honestly. So yes, and actually, her Auntie Donna and Uncle Richard had a Irish cream liqueur that they told me was better than Bailey's.
Was it called 5 something?
I think it was called 2 What? 5 what?
5 miles or something. 5 forms.
5 farms. It might have been 5 stacks or 2 stacks. I feel like it was called 2 stacks because I kept going 2 stacks. Do, 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 do. It was really lovely, anyways. It's local. I think it's made in Newry or something.
It's not as local as Copeland yet.
It's not.
I was going to say gin. Well, gin.
Copeland, all of it, all the Copeland. We love you, Copeland. We do. Anyway,
yes.
never mind.
So your party was good then?
It was really good. We did karaoke.
Did you sing Auld Lang Syne and do this?
Yeah.
Did you do any first footing?
No.
No.
Did you?
I first footed myself when I came home.
What you do in your own time? It's your business. First.
I'm a strong, independent woman. I can first foot myself.
First foot myself. But what was really cool is the moon was so epic. So Erin's...
You wearing a tartan dress?
Yeah! That's a wee Scottish girlie.
Okay, the new.
Okay, the new. Fit like. So yes, it was lovely. But we the karaoke sort of progressed. It went from like Weedus to Our Daddy Did Elvis, which was hilarious. But then we went on to like Broadway show tunes, and the next day
Here, did Conley Jane get a weapon?
no,
Crack away in?
Erin wanted to do Black Hills of Dakota,
Mm-hmm.
but I didn't feel like we had it in us, but we probably could have.
And what is your go-to karaoke song?
You know what? It's turn back time. I'll need to get a new one. Everyone's bored of it.
Yeah.
What's your... Oh, right. What's yours?
Probably a bit of Dolly Parton, Highlands in the Stream. If I've a duet
That's hard
partner.
to sing as well.
It's a duet though, you need two
You
people.
do need to. There needs to be better duets. We were going to do a duet. Erin's friend Clarissa was over from London with her friend Kat and Clarissa. We were going to do karaoke at Maverick, but all the slots were filled, so...
I think you said all the sluts.
All the slots were filled.
Yeah, busy night.
Busy night. But we were trying to think of a duet because she would get up if I got up.
Okay.
So, and obviously I'll get up for free. But I couldn't think of a good duet other than Grease for some reason.
Yeah, Grease or Meatloaf.
What?
Paradise
Paradise,
by
but
the
that's a
Dashboard.
good 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's, you know.
The only other one would be, I'm surprised you didn't think of it.
What?
Mel C and Brian Adams.
Well, that's what I was going to say in my head here next. That is, I think, the best duet of all time.
I like that, I have to say.
I've been wandering round the house all night, wondering what the hell to do. Epic.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's
Can't
good.
think
I
of
love
any
Mel
oth-
C.
Or Elton John and Kiki D and all that.
Oh, that's quite a nice song too, actually.
Mm.
Right. Find us duets and we'll sing it for you.
Or not. You don't have to. If you don't want to hear us singing.
I don't care. No. So this week's topic.
The topic
Oh
of the
wait,
week.
I forgot to ask you were you up to High Doh this week.
Yes,
Thank goodness.
I was.
9 episodes in and she's finally up to High
Is this
Doh.
episode 9?
Yeah, I didn't count Christmas Day as one because it was only a wee short one.
So this is actually 10.
No, it's 9.
Oh, no, it's still a
Christmas Day was just a salutation.
salute. But no, I still think it counts. Yes, I was up to High Doh this week. So, Michael sent me randomly a link for surgical tape.
Oh,
Random.
that is random.
I was like, what's this for? So
For people who don't know you, Michael is...
Michael is my 17-year-old son.
Mhm.
Yes.
Just in case.
Just in case you
A
don't
stranger
know.
listens.
Yeah. Michael is my 17-year-old son. So I'm a single parent. It's Michael and I live in the house. So a lot of my stories, my High Doh moments tend to involve Michael.
Yeah, fair. I'm sure a lot of parents can relate.
Yes. But I get this link
Mm-hmm.
to buy surgical tape.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, what's this for? Michael, wind your neck in. So he goes on to say it's to put over his mouth to sleep.
Oh.
So that he doesn't become a mouth breather.
Yeah.
So that he
That's the
breathes
thing.
through his nose.
Yeah.
I was like, Michael, that's craziness. I've never heard that in my life. But then Michael goes in very in depth and things.
Right.
So he started to say about these this research. Why can I not speak? Research.
All that vodka.
About the research that had been done into it. Apparently, if you breathe through your mouth,
Mm-hmm.
your face gets deformed.
There is, a lot about this.
But then he goes on to say about this tribe in Peru that were
Okay.
discovered.
Oh.
And they were 6'4" at least. All the men were over 6'4" and very lean and muscular.
Let's
and
go to
athletic. I know. I was like, where's this tribe, Michael?
Peru.
And apparently, whenever the scientist was studying them, he put it down to the fact that they were nose breathers and that were not mouth breathers.
Right.
Because as parents, apparently, they held their kids' mouths like that, stopped breathing through their mouth. So,
right.
They're in Peru, right?
Yeah.
A tribe in Peru. So, would none of that be down to genetics, diet, and exercise and lifestyle?
Yeah.
Rather than the fact that.
So Michael's hope is he will tape his mouth shut.
He's going to tape his mouth shut.
Be lean suddenly.
Now he is already lean and he's already over 6'4".
So what else does he
He's
need?
6'5". He's like a beanpole.
Yeah.
So
Maybe
I don't
wants
know.
More muscles.
Yeah, well, stopping breathing through your mouth isn't going to give you that.
Well,
he goes to the gym and he exercises.
He does. He's trying his best. Bless him.
So
are you going to get him out?
Well, he went on and on that much. I was like, Michael, I'm going to order it now because if I had it right now, I would tape your mouth shut. So yes, I will.
Interesting. Can you let us know how he gets on? How do you tape it? Do you tape it like an X across your mouth? Do you tape it like a...
I'm going to get it and wrap it around his head like this.
You're like your man in Hocus Pocus?
Never seen Hocus Pocus. I don't know. I'll order it and give it to him.
See what happens.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I've never heard of that in my life. I can't believe you know
I've heard of
this
mouth breathing, and I can't remember why. Somewhere along the way. I think what made it popular was actually Stranger Things. There's like an insult. It's an insult to be a mouth breather. If you call somebody a mouth breather, I think it means they're like a dope or something.
Oh,
or something like that. I don't know.
Know. Well, that had me up to High Dohs.
Oh dear.
For a short while.
Just a wee one.
What about you?
Wee blip.
Wee blip.
Yes. So Erin was obviously back from London town.
It's lovely to see her.
Lovely to see her again. Last night was her last night here. So myself and Kirsty Scott Brune.
KSB. Shout out to KSB.
Whoa! I think there's something in that chocolate orange you gave me. Went to go to Pier 36 for a wee hot chocolate and a wee game of cards. So everyone was making fun of me this Christmas because in my handbag I had my harmonica that you got me, my Rubik's Cube that you got me, my little mini deck of playing cards, and that wee magnet game.
Yes.
I just think they're handy to have.
You're a fun date.
I am. Unless you hate all of those things and it'll be your worst nightmare. But it's good, if you have strangers that don't know each other.
I can't believe you take a handbag out. How do you lose your purse so much if you actually take out a handbag?
Because the handbag's full of games. Your wee purse you got me's in it, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I'm changed.
Changed person.
Changed person. So, we're playing this game called Spit. It's called Spit, it's called Speed, it's called Spanish Patience. I don't know.
Oh, Spade. I know Spade.
But I have played...
I'm very good at Spade.
Well... These two, it was like Clash of the Titans, and I knew because I was out with Erin a couple of nights before in Hop House playing it, and I just play games for fun and enjoyment.
Oh no!
Erin and Kirsty play for like blood, and I'm busy chatting and and they're like.
Spade is a game where you can't chat.
You have to
pure
focus.
Concentration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I take my time. They're like, oh. So
did you win?
No.
No. Well, there you go.
Whipped my butt, so they did.
Absolutely.
So, but it was all very stressful and intense. So I played Erin first of all last night, and then obviously she won. So it was her versus Kirsty, and I my stress
Why did
levels.
You not play 3-player?
You can't play 3 players, but they told me you couldn't. They obviously didn't want to play with me.
Oh.
That's like when Mark used to play Sega, and he would just let me play, and I probably wasn't even playing.
It's harder because you've 3 piles of cards to look at to put your cards down.
We should have played 3-player then. They excluded me. Anyway, that had my stress levels through the roof. I actually called Erin a bad word when we played it. No
way.
I said, fuck face. And then I kept calling her Knuckles because she kept hitting my hands. I was like, alright, Knuckles! So Kirsty won.
Very violent.
I know. That's why I don't like it. That's why I was up to High Doh. It brought out my nasty side.
Ooh.
Nasty.
You weren't even drinking vodka?
No, just hot chalk. So there you go. That had me up to High Doh. Competitive games have me up to High Doh.
I see. A wee
I just like
leisurely
fun.
game of
Slap the
jacks.
Queen's been great.
Have you been playing it?
Been playing it. It's been great.
Yeah, it's leisurely. You can sort
It's
of
good.
have a wee bit of a laugh and carry on and chat while you're playing
While
it.
you're doing it. Mm-hmm.
Speed's too intense. It's too ferocious.
It's ferocious. That's exactly the word. So this week, Room 101.
Do you remember the TV show?
Well, I was going to say, some people were asking me, what does that mean? And I was like, I know I think it's a book as well, isn't it? By
It's
George Orwell?
from George Orwell's 1984.
Yeah.
Can you name another TV show that's linked to George Orwell book?
Mock the Blame. Kill Bill.
Big Brother.
That's not George Orwell at all. That's your woman.
Big Brother.
Big Brother? Oh. Has he got a book called Big Brother?
No, but Big Brother's in 1984, as is Room 101.
Oh, well, there we go. So, in the book, is it just a room where you throw all the things you don't like?
I've never read it.
Well, so the TV show, though, was the
Yes.
guests come on, the celebrities come on, Frank Skinner hosted.
Not all the time now. Frank Skinner, he didn't even start. It was Nick Hancock, I think.
Oh, Nick Hancock. My apologies, Nick.
Paul Martin, I think maybe done it too.
Okay. I'm going to put you in.
But yes, so the celebrities came on, nominated items for Room 101, and then the host decided whether or not they would go in.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's good. So didn't they have like a wee plinth thing and then you could pull the lever if
Yeah.
it went in? That's fun.
If the host said, you have to put up an argument as to why they go in.
Oh, okay. So that's what we're going to do, is it?
Yeah, did I not explain that to you?
Probably did. Probably went in one ear, not the other.
Yes. So we did ask for suggestions of what you would like to see go into Room 101.
Yeah.
Never to return.
Never to return. Now, Ridley Aaron said me. So.
Was she playing cards then? Is that what she was playing cards? Slapping your knuckles?
Slapping my knuckles. Aaron did say children singing.
Erin mentioned children a lot.
Mm-hmm. She also said the smell of children.
Yeah.
She sounds like the Wicked Witch.
Yeah, I think she just doesn't like children.
Children singing really, like if it was a choir, she would honestly. But she also doesn't like really like, you know, like Glee and like Pitch Perfect. She doesn't like all that sort of singing. So I wonder we're friends really, but we are.
Yeah. I had a few people who mentioned celebrities.
Oh, how name them?
Taylor Swift, Ryan Clark.
That was my dad, was it?
It was your dad. Caroline was Taylor Swift, but a
Ooh.
few people agreed.
Yeah.
Michael Bublé. No, I like
Put him
Michael
in.
Bublé. No, he's lovely.
I don't mind him as a person, but his song, especially that song. Da-da-da.
Oh, that one? Yeah, no, it will.
It's a beautiful day and I can take. No.
Adele.
Who'd put Adele in? She's great crack.
Danielle put Adele in.
Danielle.
And Danielle doesn't like pink either.
A lot of people don't like pink.
Yeah, but no, I think Adele has made too much of an impact in popular music.
She can't go in.
Yes. Think of all those people who have paid to watch her Vegas.
To be fair, then we can't put Taylor Swift in because she's done really well.
No, but we can because I don't like her.
Caroline says she's watery.
Yeah, she is very watery.
Watery daughter.
Yes. So, what else have you got?
So, Susie would like to put wasps in.
No.
Do wasps have a purpose like
Yes.
bees?
Wasps, while they can be annoying, if we didn't have them, civilization would fail.
Oh God, well sorry, they can't go in there.
Have you ever seen the bee movie?
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
same
animation.
thing. Yeah.
Okay.
There'll be no flowers, no pollination, no flowers, no oxygen. The world will die.
Well then, sorry.
Not to be dramatic or anything, but
No. Wasps can't go
they
in.
can't go in.
Have you got there?
I have camping.
Who said that?
Joanne Robinson. She has had some
Oh, pretty
strange
bad.
camping experiences. I think she went camping and forgot her tent poles.
Oh.
Ended up sleeping in the wee tent they brought for the food tent.
Oh no, I do quite like camping. The only thing is, it's always Erin and I usually camping, and I don't know really enunciating camping, but I'm enjoying it. And I don't know if you've ever slept on an air mattress, but when you
Yes.
sleep on it with a person who's much skinnier than you, it's not good news for you.
No.
Because you're going to be down here and
Yep.
you're going to be up there, and you basically wake up on the floor in the morning, and I'm too old now.
I have never slept on an air mattress that has stayed inflated the whole night.
Well, see that one that Claire and I slept on in Port Patrick?
Oh, that was
It had a
good.
headboard and everything.
I know that was
That
a
was
good one
cracker,
now,
but
but
it
I
was
didn't
really
sleep
big.
on that.
No.
It was like 3 foot deep.
It was.
was good,
That was
yeah.
a classic. That was a
Yes.
good one. Rachel, long-time fan of ours,
Woo!
and HMRC phone lines specifically because they do not respond to the Northern Irish accent. Now, I do feel we are discriminated against. Because I've told you about that thing in my car, and I have to speak to her like I'm a flipping Cockney pearly queen.
Well, I did work in a call centre for a
Uh-huh.
well-known high street bank, and working in a call centre, you're talking in numbers quite often,
Okay.
and you had to say your numbers in an English accent so that they
Oh.
would understand you.
What, did you go posh or did you go Cockney like I do?
I went posh.
Oh,
I
yeah.
went Mrs. Bouquet.
Oh, let's hear.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't know why I said 4 like that. 4, 5.
That's great. Yeah, it's true. Like, I was doing the car thing the other day. Do you want to reply to this message? Yes. Okay. What's your message? No problem. See you soon. I got. You are in bloom. Will I send? I was like, no! And the more I shout at her, the more she's like, okay, it's sent. And I'm like, do you know what, bitch? We're done. What are you putting in yourself?
Myself, well, I would like to put taxes in.
You always go for
No, because
like, I'm putting silly things in, you're putting
no, I have
serious
silly things in as well, but
I look like a moron.
I can't help that. I get paid weekly, very weekly.
Oh, goodness.
Do you want to get that? Who's got that? And you see, when I get my pay slip and I
Yeah.
see how much is taken off in tax, it maddens me.
Makes you cross.
Why am I working? Why am I doing it? Working my fingers to the bone
Oh.
to pay taxes,
What do taxes pay for?
to pay for the NHS education.
Okay, so as a type 1 diabetic, thank you.
Yes, but
What does national insurance pay then?
pension.
Oh. I need like a financial class, I don't know.
But there's people who don't work and still get the same access to everything.
Oh, this is taking
Yeah, sorry. Right, so taxes. But I know we need
has to be some sort of something.
taxes.
Yeah.
And maybe big corporations need to pay more into it so we pay less.
Yes.
But
Power
I
to
just
people.
pay too much in taxes
I
and
know
I
that
hate
is
it.
sad, isn't it? It does make your eyes water a wee bit.
Another thing I want to put in
Yeah.
is clickbait.
Clickbait.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me more, tell me more.
For me being such a good
Oh.
clicker, right, you go on your phone, you're
Yeah.
scrolling.
Mm-hmm.
I still use Facebook
Okay.
because I'm 50.
Yeah.
And you get a wee story comes up.
Mhm.
Oh, look at this celebrity's
Oh.
lookalike son.
Yeah.
I go wonder what their son looks like. Go on to it. Scroll. Can't find
Can't
picture.
find it.
You're there for 20 minutes. Never
It's
shows
got
it. You
ya.
go through everything.
Yes.
Ads and different thing. And it, no. doesn't
I
matter.
feel like
What's
they're getting
need of it?
more ridiculous. I don't know. They would do that on Twitter as well, and it would be, you know, you'll never believe what this celebrity said, and then you click it, and it's like,
They've said
what
nothing.
did they say? Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This marriage is on the rocks, and you click, and it's like, no, they're not.
No,
they're
not,
solid.
fine.
Yeah.
Solid as a rock.
Mhm.
Okay.
So yes.
Yeah, clickbait. Do you remember the days when, you know, you would have got viruses on your computer and it was all very scary? If you clicked an advert and then like all these windows
yeah.
popped up.
Yeah.
You're too old.
I remember that happening once, but I'm not going to tell you about that site.
Oh. Kirsty would like to put in weak tea. But making tea is so... Like, I do agree, but...
I don't like a really strong tea. I like a middle of the road tea. I don't like it too weak either.
But then, so you have Kirsty who doesn't like weak tea. Her cup has to be really full, like to the, like... If I'm the cup, it's full to here. Yeah.
Like a pint of Guinness.
Like a pint of Guinness. Her teacup has domage. But then you have
Damage.
my mum, who doesn't like it too full, because she doesn't want it to spill, and she likes to be able to drink it without the risk of
Spill.
spills. Then we have Victoria, who has her tea mostly milk. So you have to remember what everybody wants. Then you have Louise, who has 3 sweeteners. And Amy takes sweeteners. Dave takes syrup in his coffee. He has a wee squirty syrup. It's all. Am I a barista? Like, I only asked you, did you want a cup of tea?
Don't.
Not asking anymore. I don't want to get into.
No, it's too much admin.
When I worked in recruitment, we used to have this silver tray, and the kitchen was down quite a lot of stairs, to be honest with you. And there was 2, 4, 6, say 10 of us, and usually about 8 or 9 would take a coffee or tea. So that's remembering all of those for a start, getting them all correct, going down with the empty cups, rinsing all them out, doing it all, coming back up the stairs, shaking with all this tea everywhere and coffee everywhere. Nightmare.
What you do is bring up the empty mugs, the spoons, the tea bags, the coffee, the sugar, and the kettle of boiled water. Say, do you know what?
That seems more work.
Then remembering 10 people's cup of tea and coffee.
Cup of tea. Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Just don't ask. Don't make rounds. Don't get into rounds.
Yeah, make your own tea. Bring a flask. However you like it.
Here's one that came up actually quite a few times in different words, but treating public spaces like they're private spaces. As in, if you're on the bus or the train and they're playing their music loud, where are your headphones? Where are your headphones?
You don't need to bother other people with your...
No. Or you're on the phone, but you have the other person on speakerphone. I feel like it needs to be discussed. If I rang you and you had me on speaker and you didn't tell me, I'd be affronted.
Oh no, you need to tell me if I'm on speaker.
You need to say. Sometimes people ring me and I'm in the car and I'm like, my mum's in the car.
I know. You're live on speakerphone. Please do not swear.
Tell me a secret or something.
Yes, I agree. I agree with that.
Loud cheers came in from Shan as well.
Yes. I hate people chewing with their mouth open.
I didn't realise I sip my tea. I go...
You slurper?
And I didn't realise it was brought to my attention.
Who brought it to your attention?
Victoria brought it to my attention. She is very...
I didn't notice you do it today.
Sensory. Maybe your tea wasn't hot enough. She's like, let it cool down. And I was like, I like it hot. And then I say, I'll just burn my lips. And then she says, what lips? Because you'll make fun. Now she's on board too. So...
Maybe that's why you slurp, because you don't have the lips.
I don't have lips. Loud chewing. It's just icky, isn't it?
It is icky.
Yeah, it can go in.
Yes. Parking tickets can go in.
Oh, see, when I was at uni, I had more parking tickets than I had birthdays, honest to God.
Did you pay them all?
Yeah. But
There's
that was
some
back
of these
in the day.
ones are supposed to be scams. If they're like UK companies, they can't prosecute you here or something.
Oh. Well, remember, back in the day, they were only like £25, but now they're like 40, aren't they? That's half if you pay it within...
I think it's like 70 odd, but if you pay it within 30 days, it's 45 or something.
No, it's just all
But yeah, parking tickets can go in.
Get them in. No one needs it. We don't need that expenditure.
Don't need that. Spiders?
You need spiders.
Why?
To control the flies.
Make nice webs.
I know an old lady who swallowed a spider.
That wriggled and jiggled and jiggled inside her.
She swallowed a spider to catch the fly.
I don't know why she swallowed a fly.
Perhaps she'll die.
People who walk in front of you too slowly.
Oh, that's frustrating. I'm a bit of a dilly-dallyer though myself.
But it's worse in shops.
Yeah.
And then they stop in front of
you.
Trying
to get around.
And then see people in a shop.
Yeah.
And they're standing in front of a shelf and their trolleys beside them.
Rude.
So they're not taking up person space. They're taking up an extra 3 foot.
Yeah, there's no need.
And they don't let you in.
No.
Bring 101 with them. That's what I say.
I wish we had a little lever. Do you know what I would also like to put in?
What?
I haven't put anything in yet, actually.
Oh, yes. Do you want to put a couple in?
Thank you. Do you know when you're walking somewhere or you're coming downstairs and they just stop at the bottom? They just stop.
Yeah.
Or right in the doorway and they just stop. It's like, why?
I know.
Why are you doing that?
Is that one of yours to put in?
I'm going to put that in now. I've just decided it. My main one was, though, men.
Oh, in general? No, that's not men. I like men.
Men, I shouldn't gender it, probably maybe some women also, but people in general spitting on the street. So
No,
you're just
spitting
walking
is
along
horrible.
and they do a big.
Oh, that's disgusting. See, even you making that noise?
Oh! Why? Oh, why?
See, after COVID and all, do you think it's not as bad since COVID?
I don't know, but my mum always says as well if dad's ever watching the football and the footballers do that out their nose.
Oh,
It's
there's no
disgusting.
need. No need.
There really is no need.
I think that definitely should
that
go
has
into
to
room
go in,
101.
it's rotten.
Definitely.
Rotten.
What about January?
Fuck my wee mum's
Joanne
birthday.
thinks it is a very depressing one.
But
I think, though, if you put January in, while it is depressing,
yeah.
if you put it in room 101, February would become January and it would be depressing.
Yeah, it'd be inescapable.
I think
really.
anything that follows Christmas is going to be depressing.
Yeah.
So I think keep January and suck it up.
Just suck it up. Yeah, it has to stay.
Yeah.
Needs must.
Yes.
Yeah. I would.
What about mushrooms?
Yep, get them in. Disgusting. Absolutely. And do you know what else? That little grey juice that they leave on your plate. Ooh. Do you like mushrooms?
No.
Get them in the room.
I mean, I don't like mushrooms. I'm not that anti-mushroom.
Yeah.
I wouldn't choose to eat them. But you not think they have a place?
No. Yeah, the bin.
But they're fun, guy.
Oh, jeepers. Jokes
Okay.
are coming.
Mushrooms can go in.
They're going in.
Kaylee, poor Kaylee, would like to put her anxiety into room 101.
Ah, Kaylee, babes. Yeah. But it also serves a purpose.
What purpose does anxiety serve?
Well, initially back in the Stone Age times and all, it was to keep you alert and safe. And now the modern world has made us.
We're all too
We're
woke
all-
and we're snowflakes.
No! We're not woken snowflakes.
What are we?
We're just feeling very deeply.
So is her anxiety not going into room 101 then?
Maybe we need to find the root of her anxiety.
She would also like to put hotel checkout times in because
Yeah.
they're too early.
Too early. Why is check-in at 3 but check-out is at 11? Why would we want that?
I know, should really be the other way around.
It should be the other way
But
around.
then your room wouldn't be cleaned.
Well, just clean it quicker.
But then what's the alternative? You just stay in the Hotel California. You can check out anytime you like, but you can never leave.
Wow, you're on one tonight, aren't you? You're sitting down, but she's really a stand-up. Jeepers, oh. Yeah, hotel checkout times. Yeah, but what is the alternative? See, I feel like everything has a purpose now. We're like challenging.
I have one thing that doesn't have a purpose
Oh.
that needs to go into room 101.
Okay.
Not just for my benefit, but for the benefit of humanity.
Oh my God, what?
Snoring.
Snoring?
I am a snorer.
Listen.
My name is Philip and I'm a
yeah.
snorer.
Yes.
Right? And I understand that. I can't help it though. It's not something I want to do.
No, it's not by choice.
It's not by choice.
Keep your mouth shut too when you get the tape and see if that helps. Do you remember?
Do you want to put it out?
Yeah, is that not why you snore? Because your mouth falls open?
No, I don't know. Maybe I need some of Michael's tape.
Yeah, see? But do you remember when we were in Port Patrick and you and Hannah were snoring like, oh my goodness. And my
I
mum
feel Hannah snored more than me.
my mum was running around like wee Willy Winkies and Claire said. And wee Nighty and all Claire was like, what is happening? I was asleep, I didn't. Well, no, I heard you a bit. But then you got the little snore things and you put them in
Yeah.
your mouth.
Uh-huh.
But somebody said, did you not put them on your nose?
No, you didn't. Right, it
I
wasn't.
thought you were eating snore strips.
It wasn't the ones on your nose because I've had those too and they don't work either.
Yeah.
But these were ones for your mouth.
Yep, snoring is...
Yeah, but also I don't like listening to snores either.
No, and I think it's always the person who falls asleep first snores. I mean, I've definitely snored in my time. But, yeah, it's very disruptive.
Yes, there's nothing worse than being kept awake by a snorer.
Mm-hmm.
You can be driven to
Madness.
murder.
Oh.
I would say no. A lot of like domestic violence and all would be down to snoring. Do you know?
No.
I don't think you'd be tempted to put a pillow over somebody's head if they snored constantly.
Maybe.
Like if you were living with someone for 40 years and they snored every night for 40 years and kept
Oh,
you up,
yes, your hand would be away. Like,
you know,
That's
I'm
true.
not saying it's just like a one time, you know, you
Yeah, it
snore one
was
time, I'm going
like-
to stab you.
yeah, okay, that's
know.
good. Thank God. I'm worried.
But if you're like 40 years down the track and you
Okay.
haven't had a decent night's sleep,
Yeah.
it could.
Murder.
Yeah.
Okay.
A pillow's going over your head.
All right. There we go. I also would like to put in cyclists. And I'm really sorry. I'm glad you have a hobby. But when there's two of you on the road and you're out like that, why? Why?
But it's a mode of transport.
I don't want them to do it.
What about the Tour de France?
Tour off. No, that's fine. That's like sports cycling. I just mean cyclists that are on the road when you're trying to drive to work or something and they're just in the way.
Yeah, I passed somebody the other night. I was coming back from Belfast. It was dark. And they were driving or cycling on the motorway to Belfast.
What?
With
Are they allowed on the motorway?
I don't know. Well, they might have been on footpath in Hollywood. Who knows? But but they weren't wearing any reflective clothing.
Listen, that's so dangerous. It's dangerous. That's why it stresses me out. It's so dangerous. I remember Mum and I were driving back from Belfast and outside the Ulster Museum and there's a guy all in black, not a light on or nothing, and I shouted out the window at him and he called me a Wanker. And I was like, well, you're the Wanker because I can't even see you. I was actually like, who even said that? Because I actually cannot see you in the cloak of darkness. So I'm just putting them in. I don't mind. Have a hobby, but don't do it on the road, please. Is all.
Do you think there should be like just cycle parks for them?
Yeah.
Special cycle routes that keep
Cycle
them off
routes.
the road?
Or just go on the footpath. Why are they not allowed on the footpath?
Because you've people walking.
But
it's not us. We
no.
don't care. Yeah, I don't like cyclists. The road down to Portavogie in the summer, like there's loads of cyclists there.
It's just scary.
And it's such a windy road, you can't overtake them, so you're stuck behind them for ages.
It's when there's two of them out. Like, why can't you just filter in a wee second to let us go by you? I think the only
You see
road...
when they drive in packs, when there's like 20 of them?
See?
Yeah, put them in.
Not against them personally. I'm sure you're lovely people.
No,
but
they've wonky legs.
listen, don't get
They
personal.
They get bow-legged. If you can tell
do
a
it too much?
cyclist. Yes, their knees turn out. They get
Oh,
bow-legged.
that seems sore.
Yeah.
I had another one I was going to put in. When people start a story with long story short, it is never long story short.
It's long story long.
It's long story longer. Because you've set me up, I will engage and I'll listen for 5 minutes. That's a short story. But 20 minutes later, 30 minutes later, 40 minutes later.
It's never worth the time.
I've eaten my whole dinner, had a dessert and a cup of tea, and you're still telling me the same story? Please.
No.
And that's me saying that. But I don't even say long story short, I just tell you a long story.
Yeah.
Buckle
You
up,
just
buttercup.
say, this is how it is.
Yeah, I'm actually really bad at telling stories.
I'm a hopeless.
You
I'm
can't
really,
do
really
it.
bad.
We should be good because Uncle Stuart was such a good storyteller.
Yeah, but he's not us. He was one of a kind.
Yeah.
Storyteller extraordinaire.
Apparently you should start with the end of the story and then tell the...
If you start with the end, what's the point of going to the start then?
I know some people that go to the end of books. They buy a book and read the last page. I can't remember who does it, but they read the last bit to see if they'll like it or not. Anyway.
That's... Put them into
Put them in too. Bung them all in. The room's filling up rightly here, I feel.
Absolutely.
Have you any more? What are you? Have you more personally?
Personally, AI.
AI?
I.
It's very scary, that AI
It scares
business.
me.
What the heck?
Really scares me.
Oh.
I think we're giving computers too much power and they're going to take over.
Yes, I was listening to the Osbournes podcast. They all have one. And Kelly Osbourne was saying that you need to have a code word because what they can now do is replicate your voice. So they could ring you pretending to be me and being like, Philippa, I'm stuck. Would you transfer me like $1,000 or whatever?
As if it'd do
As
that,
if
even if
you
it
do
was you.
But you know, so especially rich and famous people have to have a code word to say. So they would be like, pineapple. And then you'd know it's really...
Why is pineapple always a cool word?
I don't know, is it? Oh, is it?
Or is that a safe word?
I don't.
Is that different?
I don't use any such words. You'd know more about that than me.
Jumanji.
Jumanji. Is that your safe word? So there you go. AI can voice replicate you and everything.
Yeah, it's too freaky. Too much power. We're giving computers too much power.
We should AI ourselves and see what happens. You can give it a wee briefing, can't you? And then
Yes.
I'm gonna do that and see what happens.
AI. I went on to a thing on Facebook today, and it was AI's version of you as a cartoon character.
Oh, what'd you get?
Sexy Hello Kitty.
Sexy Hello Kitty.
Yeah. Hot pants and heels and all. I'll put a picture up.
That's great. I'm gonna do that.
Yep.
That's wonderful. Well, there we go.
But not very
I think
accurate though. Sexy Hello Kitty isn't me.
no.
Don't like cats.
That was when you had hairless cats.
Oh,
that
that was one of the best ones. Yes.
Hairless
cats need to go into room 101. That was
Have you ever
Joanne.
touched a hairless cat?
No, I don't want to.
Do you remember that episode of Friends and Rachel was minding one? It made me scared. I'm scared of cats anyway, to be honest.
No, why?
Oh, God love them. It's not their fault.
It's bred into them. It's not like they have a disease or anything.
I know. I don't like cats.
Are they not cold?
I'd have to ask them.
They need to wear jumpers, and then I don't like animals wearing clothes either.
Oh, put that in. What about coats?
Me?
A dog wearing a coat?
No. Well, a coat's okay if it's to keep them dry and stuff, but you know the way people put on like decorative jumpers and all just for them to walk around the house?
Yeah.
No.
I don't think the dog's like that most of the time.
No, I don't think so either.
I think the room is full,
I
Philippa.
think it is, but
Room
hairless
101.
cats are definitely squeezing in there.
Hairless cats. There's room for a hairless cat no more.
Absolutely.
That has been very informative. Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Yes. Well,
Stick with us for 2024. We've got some
Whoop, whoop.
fun stuff.
yes, we've got some great stuff coming up.
Yep, so look after yourselves.
And each other.
Until next time.